Good morning. Today I'm going to talk about the best ways to track your progress. This is Mike Norris of Mike Norris Fit. I help men over 50 lose weight, get healthier so they can live a healthy lifestyle in their senior years. I'm here at the beach, loving it. It was really cold. Walked last night. It was cold. I went for a walk this morning, just walked. I was freezing at first, but then the sun came out and now it's really warm and I want to get back out there. So tracking progress is just not what you see on your scale. It's more to it than that. Most people define weight loss by their weight dropping. It's called weight loss. But fat loss is a big thing. And I'm going to get into that and tell you some things about it and how to do this right. There's a couple things you can do. You can weigh yourself daily or you can weigh yourself weekly. I highly suggest that you weigh yourself weekly, because if you weigh yourself daily, you will obsess over your weight. I've seen it happen with every weight client I had. A problem with people that obesity, and with women, they refused to get on the scales. They wouldn't do it. But they were able to see tremendous differences, and I'm going to talk about how you can see those differences. But you want to weigh yourself at the same time, regardless of when you weigh. I suggest you weigh in the morning after sleeping, fasting all night. You get up, have a bowel movement if you can. Don't eat or drink anything and weigh yourself and track it. You got to write it down. I suggest you do it once a week. Same day, like Saturday morning, Sunday morning, when you're not super rushed, and do it. And remember to do it before you eat anything or drink anything. Number two, measure yourself. How are we going to measure? This is another way to see. You can measure your chest, you can measure your waist, and you can measure your thighs. You can get you one of those little tape measures for $1 at the dollar store, or now dollar store is no longer a dollar store, maybe $1.50. And you want to measure your chest. The most important thing is that you measure in the same place each time you measure. So you can measure your chest above your nipples or below your nipples, whichever one you want to do. I generally measure below the nipples. It's up to you. Your thighs, you can measure, just to pick the biggest part on your thighs, measure that. And for your waist, measure above your hip bones, I think, is the easiest way to do it. And take those three measurements and just write them down once a week. Like if you weigh, whatever day you weigh on, if you do your measurements right after that, you're good to go. The last way is, this is big, especially for people that don't want to get on the scales, but this is going to show you that you've got a fat loss, which is better than a weight loss in the long run. So what we're doing is we're tracking how we feel. We got a couple things we look at, and you give yourself a grade of 1 to 10. You could grade each one of these things, or just give you one grade for all of them together. Are you sleeping better? As we exercise, as we eat better, our sleep should improve. If you're exercising hard, your sleep is definitely going to improve, but I don't expect you to be exercising hard at the start. Are you eating better? If we eat better, you'll know it. You make your little changes, eating healthy, eating salads, replacing snacks, eating one good meal a day, eating, like I talked about in other videos, eating 80% better. If you can eat, or 80% of your meals are better, and you have 20% bad meals, or not so good meals, you're doing great. So think of it like that, 80-20. And do your clothes feel looser? This is one of the two things that people normally notice first. Well, my weight's not changing, but my clothes are getting looser. That means you're losing body fat, and that's great. The first place most people recognize a change in their body, you're brushing your teeth, shaving or whatever, and you notice your face has gotten smaller from the cheekbones and on your cheeks. You notice your face is getting smaller. That is the way most people first notice, and then normally they notice their clothes getting looser. Whatever, celebrate the wins. Give yourself a scale, 1 to 10. And you could do this once a week or once a month, however you want to do it. I would probably do this once a week along with the others, and you will probably notice these before you notice a big change in the scales. So a progress can be measured, more with just a number on the scale. Please remember that and celebrate when you feel your clothes are looser, You know, when your face is getting smaller, you can see it shrink, getting a little smaller. Celebrate. You know, give yourself a big hoorah, or eat you a piece of pie or something. Just don't eat 2 pieces of pie. So how are you going to track your journey? Or you're already tracking it? How do you track yours? Put it in the comments. Let us know, and let us know the wins you're having, please, so we can all celebrate it with you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and I will see you guys later, and I'm going to try to do a video from the beach. Talk to you later.